Alright, everybody. Hello there and welcome to today's stream. Hang on one second. I gotta get my thing booted up here. Hi. Oh, come on. My Switch is being uncooperative. There we go. Alright. Sorry about the later start today. I got caught up doing my my workout, and then I had to go and shower and everything. But I was excited because what was that? Oh, Zach Brown subscribed. Hi, Zach. Thank you so much. Wait, I need my controller. That'll help. Whew. Oh man, you can see through my shirt. So inappropriate. Sorry. Oh. Whew. So yeah, hi. Hope that everybody had a good week. My week was pretty okay for the most part. But yeah, today I was busy cleaning out my fish tank. It looks awesome now, but sadly I'd have scared all of my fishies. Or, well, one of my fish. He always gets scared whenever I do my cleaning stuff. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. But, yay. Been here so long I live here now. Well, thank you, Mathewin. Thank you very much. Yay! You have been here a long time. It's very strange. Oh, man. Yeah, it was a mixed bag of a week this week. You know? It was sad. It's very sad. So, for anybody who doesn't know, this week marked the release of a much anticipated game, which was the Cyberpunk. So Cyberpunk 2077 from CD Projekt Red. These are the same folks that made The Witcher 3, and they made the entire Witcher series, to be fair. But they made it's mostly RPGs. I honestly don't remember what else some of the stuff they released are. But yeah, so they finally released Cyberpunk. It's been sort of in the pipeline for almost a decade at this point. Very, very long development time, or a relatively long development time. Even in like game development terms, it's pretty long. Now, don't get me wrong, it's no Duke Nukem Forever, but it is pretty long. Dang it! Ah, son of a... Ha-ha! I have beaten you! And there's no reason for it whatsoever. But yeah, it's a sad week because the release was it was just bad. I thankfully did not buy the game. I was seriously debating it. I honestly should buy it because I have the official chair for it. So this is like the official Cyberpunk chair. And I got the chair with the intent that I'd be able to like play the game sitting in the chair and all that kind of thing. But now that the game is actually like released, and it turns out that it's just so bad and it's so buggy, and it's just it is a legitimate disappointment. Obviously not unheard of in the gaming world, but still a tragedy. So, yeah. Luckily, I got Paper Mario, so it's okay. Yeah, well, there's an old saying from, Shigeru Miyamoto, who is the... he's not one of the founders of Nintendo. A lot of people think he is. But he's the creator of Mario, Donkey Kong, Legend of Zelda. Essentially, all of Nintendo's main franchises were basically made or partially made by him. And he was quoted very famously as saying, it's better, or to paraphrase, it's better to have a good game get released with delays than release a bad game on time, essentially. So yeah, it's really disheartening to see. Oh man, I forgot I spent all my money on the collectible. There was a collectible that cost me like a bajillion dollars. I will go ahead and get the heart though. It leaves me with basically nothing, but that's okay. Because I'd rather have it. But now I feel so weird because this is the first time in the game that I've had like so little money. I still think I have to jump off the roof to do that. But yeah, it's with the release of Cyberpunk was just a pretty severe disappointment for many people. Huh. I mean, to be fair, some people still say that rock and roll is bad for you, alongside video games. Like that really annoying guy, Jack Thompson. Now, if memory serves, he actually lost his license to practice law. But for anybody who doesn't know, Jack Thompson was an attorney who was luxurious mansion. He famously led the charge against video games because of violence. Oh man, this game is awesome. Oh, so incidentally, no donuts today. I have just a bowl of cereal. We had some special breakfast today. It was basically cinnamon rolls baked in a custard. It was super amazingly delicious, but oh my god, I feel like I am so fat right now, you guys. You have no idea. Like, and I worked out hard today. I did my well, it's not mine, but I did the Ring Fit Adventure thing. And part of the thing that I did today was it was literally a leg series where it had me. Oh, what was it? I did. It was 40 squats, 50 mountain climbers, 50 leg raises, and then what was the last one? And 30 thigh presses for the adductors. Like my legs were destroyed, and that was after doing a bunch of in-game combat that used leg exercises. Like it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough. Oh yeah, the breakfast was incroyable, for sure. Yeah, it was really, really good, but my word, it's so unhealthy. God dang it, Rev. Okay, hang on, let me... Oh, shoot. Alright, so here, let me go ahead and stand up. Alright. Oh, God. Whew. Oh, God. Oh, I missed the timing. But it's okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, God. Ah, Mason, I hate you. I hate you so much. It's not much better on Mondays because Mondays normally is my leg day. So I'll work out in the mornings, but I'm still tired at the end of the day when I... Oh, come on. I'm still tired at the end of the day when I start my stream and everything. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. I have my breakfast. I got Cocoa Puffs. Oh, what? Oh, I'm sorry. I lost count. I apologize. Oh, oh God. There. There's 6 extras, because that for sure will make up the difference with the thing. Surfing isn't as fun when you're the board. Something about the pyramids in the... Oh, dang. Oh. Okay, so, everybody have a good week, or at least an okay week. I hope. I'm the designated lobby pacer. I swear, the humor in these games will always be some of my favorite stuff. I missed 10 straight continental breakfasts! I feel you, dog. I feel you. I probably can't afford a room here. Oh, good. Archery on. Oh, man. So, incidentally, my week was pretty okay for the most part. Basically the same as the last few weeks. A little bit frustrating because all I'm doing is writing for my work. The good news is that I've gotten most of my writing done, so that's nice. That just feels pretty nice. I'm pretty much ready for the holidays. I will say I did put in for holiday time off from my job, so I'm very excited about that. I'm waiting for my for my boss to approve that. And incidentally, one of the things that that weirded me out was I had oh, interesting. Should we call it a comic wall? Should wear a festive hat. I can wear a festive hat. I've got one somewhere. Oh, man. Woo! Nice! From Christmas Eve all the way to January 4th? That's pretty awesome. Basic! He is in one of our basic rooms. Oh man. Oh, that's something I'm excited about actually. I actually got a subdomain up and running for a website that I now own. So that was cool because I've got I'm running a virtual tabletop server for, well, all sorts of games. But right now I'm working on getting it set up for D&D. I don't know if the current party that I'm working with is going to want to use it. I just honestly don't know. But we'll see. It's cool regardless. I'm excited about it. So, we'll see how it goes. So that was exciting, but one thing that frustrated me was I was okay. The sun out there. Oh, okay. Sun altar. Alright. Have a subdomain for role-playing. Whatever, Rev! That's not what I meant. Ugh. What? Oh, and the glass, you mean this? This is just filled with water. Or it was filled with water. It's almost empty now. I was super thirsty, though, after my workout. So, yeah. I was talking about stuff. Oh, right. So, writing this big, massive grant. I'm basically done with my stuff for the grant. Like, I have the draft of the entire grant already written up. We need letters of support, though. We need letters from other people, groups, anybody that we can get to essentially say, yeah, these folks are awesome and they know what they're doing, type of thing. The problem is that not my boss, but my boss's boss has to do it. So, like, the big man has to do it. And the problem here ends up being that, well, he's very, very busy, and I sent him an email basically saying, hey, can you reach out to the person in charge of the grants over at the NIH and see if we can get a waiver, because we need a waiver so that we can ask for more money than we're normally allowed to ask for. And so I'm like, can you send her an official email that says, hey, you know, we're trying to do this thing, and can you please give us a waiver for it? I don't know. I figured this was the sun altar. Maybe I need to try and find that sun incense stuff. But anyway, I sent him an email saying, we can send her the project summary, the narrative, all of this kind of information about the actual grant. So that she'll have some info regarding what we're doing, how we're doing it, all of that kind of stuff. But basically the fundamental idea is that he has to send the email. I can't reach out because I'm a nobody. And he just ends up forwarding my email to her. And I'm just like, that is exactly what you're not supposed to be doing right now. Like, no, you need to send an email that explains, here's the deal, here's what's going on, here's why it is, and, this is important. It's really aggravating. Because I spent a lot of time working on that thing. God dang it. So it's very, very frustrating. I was really annoyed about it. Not to mention the fact that the vast majority of people at my work stuff don't... it's not necessarily that they don't care too much, but they just, it's kind of whatever. Part of my problem is that I'm working on some things that really have nothing to do with stuff that anybody else is doing, so I'm kind of on my own little island. Which is not inherently bad, but at the same time, I'm like, well, this kind of sucks, because it would be nice to have some more regular assistance and all of this kind of stuff. Not to mention, there's other things that I would like to be doing. I'd love to do some work on, like, programming and DevOps and some stuff like that, but I can't just arbitrarily do that because, like, right now I have other priorities. So I've got to do what I've got to do. But yeah. And look, it's Alyssa! Hi, Alyssa! Hope that you're doing well and that you had a good week. But yeah, that was a very annoying thing that happened. It was just the other day. It was pretty recent. So, I'm not poisonous, I'm venomous. Oh, thank you! Thank you! It's nice! It's nice that they actually clarified that. So that's something that really bothers me with some descriptions on different animals and animals and insects in particular, is the difference between venomous and poisonous and all of those types of things. Because there is a distinct difference between them. So for anybody who doesn't know, oh shoot. Okay, we gotta move this one down to... where was I? I'm sorry, I forgot what I was thinking about. Hang on. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I can't think right now. Right, so venomous versus poisonous. Something that is poisonous is that if you eat it, then you get harmed. Something that is venomous is able to inject you with something somehow that will harm you. So it has some kind of a toxin in it. So that's the difference. So this goes... Oh, coffee shop! I'm almost out of water. I told you I was thirsty. Oh! Shifty-eyed mofo. What you want? I'll take a mega tasty coffee. This is a very small mega tasty coffee. Hey, barista, hit me with another. Whoa! Is this gonna be enough? Hey, don't hog it all, you teeny weenies. Leave some for me. Hey, barista, got any bigger cups back there? Venom is poisonous and poison is venomous. Well, see, when you said that Venom is poisonous, I thought you were referring to the Marvel villain. Because I'm fairly certain that's an accurate statement. I mean, I'm sure if you ate the Venom symbiote, you would not be in a pleasant state. Now, not all venoms are poisonous because there are some things that we can simply eat and digest, and they don't actually harm us, to be fair. Which way were they all facing? They were all facing out, I think. Why is it that it goes backwards? Or does it just go in the direction of whatever wing you hit? That's what it is. I think that's what they look like. Doesn't look like they're doing anything. But that's what I mean. The Venom symbiote is probably not something that is safe to eat. I would guess. Ah! Dry bones! Run away! Swim away! Alright, so I need something called sun incense, it said. Was it in? I don't remember. I could have sworn it was out, but really it doesn't matter. I can go back and try again. Honestly, it doesn't make that much of a difference. Because I kind of doubt that it's going to do anything at the moment. Come on. So does anybody have any fun weekend plans? By any chance? I mean, I know holidays are coming up, so that's exciting. Oh, it did do a thing. I didn't think it would. You gonna sing? Do it, Olivia! Sing! 11 benevolent elephants. Lesser leather, never weathered, weather better. 11 benevolent elephants. 11 Dang it! Come on, guys! 11 benevolent elephants. Lesser leather, never weathered, weather better. Happy and sappy. Oh, birthday! Yay, birthday! Happy birthday, Alyssa! Yay, birthday! Just staying home, Yag. That's a good thing to do. It's a good quality thing. Ooh, big 3-0. That's fancy. Are you sure it's not like you're 29 for the second time or something like that? So, okay. Right, but that's what I mean. Like you could write it as a code. I mean, now it's like you have an iterator. So you're now going to be like 29 plus plus, and but it's 29 plus, and I guess you could say 29 plus n, where n equals n plus plus, or n equals n plus 1 for every 365 days. Something along those lines. I can't think code right now. I haven't coded in so long, you guys. I feel the need to. I've been messing around in Linux, at least. Like, I've been working with Ubuntu, because that's what my my little virtual tabletop thing is running on. It's running on Ubuntu, and I had to do some creative stuff with that, so that was actually a lot of fun. But for my work, I haven't been able to code, unfortunately. That's what I mean, though. It's birthday math. It's birthday coding. It's fun. He's the reverse valet. He pays you to park well. Okay, so they said that there was some kind of... There was some kind of a salesperson.
Yeah.
These are the guys that took all my money. I paid like 20 grand for a collectible. I could write your code. I don't know. I kind of doubt it. What language are you writing in, Alyssa? Oh, everything needs to be in R. I'm not very good with R anymore. I used it for a while for doing all of my analytics, but it's been a decent while since I've had to do anything serious with R, unfortunately. So I'm not really versed in it anymore. Need to go bigger? Probably not the best idea. Nah. Bash and R. I've been doing a lot of Bash just the last week or so because of setting up my server. Incidentally, it's an AWS server for anybody who cares. Free tier, so they've got the what's it called? They actually have a pretty decent free tier. Little nano things. Dang it. Said I need some sun incense. I don't know where I can find that. I'm gonna go back and read the journal again. But that all said, for now at least, my for now my Dungeons and Dragons game is going to stay on Roll20. We're not moving on to the other thing yet, if ever. Kind of doubt that we will, but I do hope at some point I'll be able to use it. I also got a website domain that I'm planning to use for like a professional website, so that I can have like Danny's website for like my actual work and stuff like that. So kind of like a resume thing. So that would be fun. Okay, ancient treasure, sun incense. Okay. From this leaf here. But I have seen several things that appear to be a sun altar type thing. So that's the one thing I found. Fiery bird in the sky, don't really remember. So I remember seeing the toad with the eyeball thing. That, I think, is the other altar that I ran into. I don't know. It's the thing is that I think I could make it work, just in the case of, or rather in the context of just generalized things working, because characters and stuff like that can still be made on Roll20, and then I can just export them. So you do like your level ups and stuff like that, and I can export them into my other thing. Because part of the thing is, honestly, it's less work for me to do stuff, because on the new system that I have built, I can do things like weather effects and night and day and animations, and I can do it's much easier to do health and hit tracking and all of that kind of stuff. So it's much easier as far as the basic managerial type of stuff that you have to do as a GM, and that's part of why I like it so much. But again, I mean, it is what it is, and if the people actually doing the stuff don't want it, then that's it. I mean, I respect the way that things are, so no biggie. I'm still probably gonna mess around with it though, because at some point I do hope that I'll be able to get a game going on it. Let's work on my cactus impression. Did you know that your skeleton is always wet? It's very strange. Yeah, and that's part of the thing, is that it's, I mean, just like with anything, if somebody hasn't used, what's it called, Roll20, ever, then just jumping in and being like, okay, this is what we're doing, then it can be a very difficult thing to do. So it's the same type of thing, where this other system is, excuse me, it's it's not inherently difficult, but it can be complex if you don't know how to use it. But once you understand how to use it, it's like, oh, okay, that makes at least more sense. So, yeah. But either way, we'll see. Yeah, and that's part of the problem that I have, Rev, is there's just so much that's awful with Roll20. And it just gets very aggravating with how some of the stuff is aligned and designed and everything. Hang on one second, I gotta take my meds. I thank the people who wake up so early to milk all those almonds. Ah, dang it, it's the Firebird. I gotta go to a Pontiac dealership now. Son of a biscuit. It's all dark and ooky. Wait, it looked like that there was a blue shiny up there. Oh, I don't... Okay. See, a lot of times when I play games like this, I often feel like a tabletop RPG player. And, like, the DM is just sitting there, like, yelling at me. Being like, the plot is over there, you idiot! And I feel like that's what's happening right now, where there's something really blatantly obvious that I'm missing. And I feel stupid. Because I legitimately don't know where to go. I'm just kind of guesstimating. Almonds kick like a mule. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to mess with almonds. Those guys are serious. Okay. Over here. I don't think I've seen the tower that's over here. I remember the papier-mâché booze. Boo! He's so cute. I'm milking almonds again. I didn't make anybody do anything, okay? Rev had a free choice. It was a free and honest choice. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know how milking almonds compares to milking cashews. See, that is the real fascinating question. Really, you stupid toads? Charmed, I'm sure. How do you milk an oat? Cashews are less skittish. Have you guys ever seen those pictures of how cashews grow? They look really weird. Sand, snakes, temples, classic! Yeah, I mean, it is classic. You can't deny this. Okay, so I got all the toads. I got all the sandpaper things. I still don't know what this is. The professor said that he was going to the sun altar with the incense. To milk and oat first must affect the Scottish accent. Aye. Ah, man. Yeah, we get milk from the weirdest places. Incidentally, goes back to what I was talking about the other day, too, with the weirdness that we associate with things like recipes and stuff like that, in the context of, you know, if I want to make a cake, then, you know, I need 2 eggs and, you know, a cup of flour or whatever, however much. But we don't necessarily ever write down what kind of egg. And that sort of thing. So it becomes a bit of an awkward situation. Because people in, you know, 1,000 years are going to look at all of our cake recipes and be like, milk? What kind of milk? There's so many kinds of milk. Not to mention, can you imagine if somebody in 1,000 years comes up and is like, wait, you need to use almond milk for this recipe? What even is almond milk? How do you get milk from an almond? Will they even know what an almond is? See, these are the real questions that we need to be asking. Also, does anyone care? The answer to that is probably not. Dang it, Toad. What you doing? Come on, Desert Scorch! You're making me look bad! Yeah, exactly. It's like recipes have never been much of a thing. So, like, I've got a bunch of recipes from my grandma, and pretty much all of those recipes essentially come down to, they basically come down to, you know, mix it until it looks right, and add enough flour until it looks the way it's supposed to, and stuff like that. And yeah, there's like vague quantities for some stuff, but the vast majority of it, there's nothing like that. It's almost always just sort of that weird kind of vaguish thing. But yeah, it's very odd. Okay, guys, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do now. This is clearly the sun altar, because it's a big altar with a giant sun on it. I can't do anything. Yeah, and that's just the way that things work. Not to mention, like you mentioned, the inconsistencies in oven times and temperatures and things like that. We've at least gotten to the point where ovens are consistent enough that we can make things happen relatively consistently. But yeah, like, you'll see it a lot on, if you guys ever look at the box cake recipes, like Betty Crocker and Pillsbury and stuff like that, it'll always have adjustments for elevation, because that changes how the ingredients react to each other and together and all that kind of stuff. Now, I don't know where the big toad is over here. I'm trying to find it. How do I get to that? I don't get it. It doesn't seem like there's another way out of here. Move it! Move, Boo! Get out the way! Get out the way! Fine, I'll just go around. Move, Boo! Get out the way! So, yeah, don't even get me started on bread making. Bread making is ridiculous. Not to mention the fact that when it comes to bread making, I've actually taken to making my own bread flour by taking all-purpose flour and mixing in gluten. And that adds a whole other variable as well, and it's just ridiculous. So, yeah. It's pretty crazy stuff. Oh! Okay, cool. Now I've got some new stuff. Fish up a lost soul. That is hilarious and awesome. I love it. Shadowlands. Oh, Shadowlands. That's great. Speaking of which, one thing I'm excited about that I did this week is I completed the story for, what's it called, Hades. And I have to say, it's really freaking cool. It is awesome. I really like it. I'm a huge fan of Greek mythology in general. And the way that the story goes and what you learn about and see and all that kind of stuff, it's just... I just really love it. I think that they did a wonderful job with it, personally. Oh, I probably shouldn't have destroyed all those boxes. Hey, it's the Matter! Yay! And Gamer Pro! Hey, hey! Have I ever done artisanal bread from scratch without a bread maker? I have, yes. So I've done the whole shtick with, you know, mixing by hand, rolling out by hand, using a loaf pan, all of that stuff. I have done it. In my opinion, it's not worth it. I mean, get a bread maker. Seriously. Just get a bread maker. It is almost impossibly easier, and there's no point in not doing it. But yeah, I've done mixing by hand. I've done mixing with a stand mixer, like using a dough hook. And yeah, it's not, in my opinion, it's not super worth it. Kind of like the whole thing with sourdough. Like, everybody's obsessed with sourdough now because of the pandemic and everything. The problem with sourdough is that you have to feed it every day. And when you feed the sourdough starter, the mother dough, then it'll be like 2 tablespoons a day of flour. It's not really a small amount. And when you think about it in the context of like cups and all that kind of thing, I want to say that 4 tablespoons is a 1/4 cup, I believe. But yeah, so you're talking about using a lot of flour throughout the weeks and months to keep that thing going. So I don't have any means of digging just yet, so I won't worry about that.
that's what I said. 4 tablespoons is a quarter cup, so 16 tablespoons is 1 cup. There you go. Cool background for selfies. Yeah, so I mean, and that's fine. You know, people obviously have different experiences with different tools. I personally, like, I right now I've got a really good bread maker, and I love it. It works wonderfully. It makes great bread. It's not super dense. It tastes amazing, and it's, yeah, overall it's just really good. It does what it's supposed to in the way it's supposed to. So I'm stoked. But yeah, oh yeah, I've got the I've got the KitchenAid pasta maker as well. I also have the KitchenAid ice cream maker, which is somewhat less seen, but I've got it. And I actually got to use my ice cream maker attachment last week, so yeah, it's pretty awesome. But yeah, I've got the, what else do I have? I've got the pasta roller and cutter kit. I've got the slicer. I've got the juicer. I've got meat grinder. What else do I have? I've got the ice cream maker. I think that's it. I've got a lot of accessories for the stand mixer. I've got the fancy stand mixer that has like the little handle that you go like whoop, whoop on it. It's like a 6-quart stand mixer or something like that. We're not using it now though. I don't think I have a spiralizer. I remember I was debating getting it, but then I didn't buy it because I was like, I don't think I'll use it. Okay, this is ridiculous. So they were saying that a Snift sold some of this incense that was subsequently used in the thing. In the at the sun altar. Or rather, is to be used at the sun altar. Need a big Dutch oven. Yeah, I've got a really nice cast iron Dutch oven. It's not like an enamel coated one. It's a raw cast iron one. But it's really small. It's, I think it's like 3 quarts or something like that. It's pretty tiny. Alright, bye Alyssa. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Great to see you as always. Alright, if you were a Snift selling some fancy incense, where would you be? Dang, you got the whole shebang, Rev. You got everything. I don't have the drying rack or anything. I don't think I have the ravioli filler or thing or whatever. A Dutch oven was farting under the sheets. It can be 2 things. Oddly enough, I have my pasta maker, and I rarely use it to make pasta proper. I normally use it for a it's actually a family recipe dish for pierogi, and the batter or the dough is effectively the same. It's almost identical to pasta dough. it. Yeah, I know. We need to shine all the 4 lights. We have to activate all the statues. I ain't stupid. Bro, I'm vibing so hard with this music. Oh, classic club DJ. I agree. It's just harder to say ravioli. Oh, see, that's the real question, is ravioli a sandwich? If anything, I would say that ravioli is like a tart. It's a savory tart. Because it's closed and sealed. That's what I say. That is my opinion. Excuse me while I raid all your shiznit. Or attempt to raid all your shiznit. But also, I mean, that's the infamous question about hot dogs as well. Is a hot dog a sandwich? I say yes, because it is, in essence, meat that is between a split roll. I view that as being a sandwich. Oh, come on. Sun innocent. Dang it. I feel like I've explored everywhere. Lasagna is a savory cake. Well, no, you can have an enclosed tart. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what I'm saying. An onion is a parfait. Everybody knows that. You know, that toad pictogram reminds me of the old guy in the memes where he's like, "Oh well, guess I'll die." But that's the thing. I went to the weird altar place. Pie is a closed tart. Maybe. I personally don't view it as such. Either way, you can always make the argument of sweet versus savory whatevers. I'm just saying, if Mario was better at lockpicking, make homemade apple pies? Yum. So what, you're getting flour, butter, apples, cinnamon, nutmeg. What else do you need? Do you need like evaporated milk for apple pies? I don't know. I've never actually made one. I'm not a fan of apple pies personally. Well, apples, obviously. I mean, do you go Granny Smith or do you go like Gala or Fiji? I mean, I personally like the idea of the Granny Smith because you got to get the tart with the sweet. I think it makes the most sense, personally. Oh, pie plates and weights. Gotcha. The trifle from Friends. Oh god. That is a very strange concoction. Okay, but see, this is what I mean. Like, I keep going back to this altar thing, but there's nothing I can do there. Okay, so I can go all the way back to, like, the very, very beginning here. So, like, all the way back to where I entered. Somewhere around here. Alright, so this is where I came in. Yeah, I came in from this way because that's the cave. But the thing is that I found this altar that has to be the sun altar. Because it has a picture of a sun on it, but there's no one and nothing here. See, this is it. Right over here. Your pies are beefcake because of the weights. Eh. Like, but this has to be sun altar. Like, I don't know anything else that it could be. But I don't have anything that'll work. I know I figured I need sun incense, but I don't know where it is. I talked to every sniffed in the city. But nobody had any. That was my point. I looked all around. I knew I needed sun incense. I figured that because that's what the little book said, but I don't know where it is. The dude said it's just like, oh yeah, I have procured it for a, quote, fair price, but it didn't say where. Oh, the front desk? Oh. Aw, man! We missed 12, 12, 12! 12, 12, 12, 12. God dang it! Stupid Olivia. I know, it's past usual time. I am working today. I mean, it's Saturday. It's a day that ends in Y, so therefore I'm working. But, yeah. Well, for you folks who live in the I mean, for anybody on the East Coast, we missed 12, 12, 12, 12. Because it is December 12th. But for those of you in the Midwest, in the middle states there, you know, you guys got an hour, and you'll be able to do the 12, 12, 12, 12 soon. You have charged me. Finally! It smells like the warm rays of the sun. So I'll go ahead and put the sun incense down and then save and head out because I've got to get ready for work and also I have to clean because it's Saturday and who needs rest? I don't have any fun weekend plans. I hope that my boss approves my time off. He hasn't done it yet. I'm planning on taking some time off over the next few weeks. Because I could really use it. But, the problem is that my grant that I'm working on right now is due on the 5th. And because it's the holidays, there's not going to be anybody around to do all the stuff that we need to do. And I'm like 90% sure that all my stuff is just going to go to waste. And it's unbelievably disappointing. But What are you gonna do? I made myself sad. Oh, did I start a boss battle? I started a boss battle. Maybe it's just a cool cactus. Hi, cactus! Yeah, this is bad. This isn't good! No! My shoe! I can't remember how to call the shoe. Ah! Why? Food car! Hey, it rolls! Red, why didn't you tell me it rolls? What do I keep you around for? Alright, well, actually, I'm just going to go ahead and stop there because I saved right before this. So, I don't really mind. I gotta get going because I gotta get to work. But you guys all take care of yourselves. Have an awesome weekend. Stay safe, everybody. Have a good week. I will be back on Monday. I'll be playing Ocarina of Time again. I should be able to finish up the water temple because I got Din's Fire now. So I'll be able to take out my shadow self. It'll be a little bit cheesy, but I don't care. So, yeah, you guys all take care. Laters. Be well. And don't work yourself the way that I work myself. Alright. Bye-bye, folks.